Hi guys, this is Pooja Gupta. Welcome to Media Mentor. Today we're going to talk about event industry reality and especially to all the parents to know how safe it is or no. So Dinesh is there with me to tell me about like how safe is event industry as he is into this industry. How long, Dinesh? How many years?
19 years, I think.
19 years. Yeah. And an owner of an event company. How safe it is, Dinesh, when it comes to parents asking this question that लड़कियों के लिए safe है क्या?
See, it has odd hours because you don't have a start hour and you don't have an end hour during an event. There are days that you go in stretches that you don't sleep, and you have to travel a lot. So safety wise, it's not unsafe. It's just like another traveling job.
It depends on individual though, like how they.
Yeah, I mean, see, as far as you're at your work and you're not going outside your work and just loitering around, you are safe. If there are people who do not talk about it, but then when they go out on an event, they'll just randomly go to explore stuff. That's when then it's not to be blamed to the events or the industry. So
it is an individual's choice at times. Yeah. In terms of saying no, where they have to say no, maybe that can be the biggest thing for girls.
No, I mean, you see, nowadays, most of your clients also that you deal with are educated people. They are decent people. They don't, I mean, there are one-off cases where you'll probably find an abusive client, or maybe you'll find a rude client, or maybe you'll find somebody who's too touchy. But then you should know how to, I mean, that will be in any industry. It's not only events. I'm giving you the darker part of it. That's why I'm mentioning all of this. But it is not, I mean, none of my teammates or none of my clients. So we work with a lot of event agencies where there are girls and guys involved. So none of them have faced an issue where safety has been a concern. Yes, safety in terms of event safety, where there's a lot of crowd, there's a lot of gathering. Yes, that is what we come in for. But safety, as per parents' point of view, events is very safe. It's also with the people you meet, and you meet a lot of people. You'll meet different kind of people that you'll meet anyways at any kind of job. Also.
That's true.
Event-wise, it's a very safe industry.
Yeah. So anyone who wants to do event, guys, please do not think twice in terms of कि लड़कियों के लिए safe है क्या? See, लड़का लड़की आजकल सब एक हो गया है, तो उतना ही unsafe for boys also it is. It's just that individually how you take care of yourself, and as he said, if it is lot of crowd and unmanageable things are around, where your company comes in. So as he owns a company, so they'll take care of their team in terms of boss यहाँ पे कैसे manage करना है, and I think over the years they also are predicting कि भाई ये ऐसा problem हो सकता है, so they are taking precaution for that. Right?
Yeah, so like when you go to do an event, you know what's the kind of gathering you're expecting. So you keep provisions in terms of barricadation, XYZ. You know what weather conditions are. So nowadays, with technology, you can see the weather forecast in advance. So you know if you can do an outdoor or an indoor, if there is rains expected. See, because of bigger gatherings, because of all these aspects, there are event managers. That's why we come in a role to put things together, or else everybody is an event manager. घर पे बैठा हुआ हर एक चाचा मामा can be an event manager.
Event manager, yeah.
So to stitch everything together in a proper way, to understand the pros and cons, to understand what can go wrong where. There is a lot of safety measures you need to take in terms of if there is electricity, I mean power to be taken, or if you're putting up a structure, what kind of supports you need to give. So that's when people like us come in. So again, coming back to the main topic, that's safety. Event management is very safe for your kids, or maybe as an individual. You won't face issues as far as you're following all the guidelines, and I mean you're not going out of the box to explore stuff.
Yeah, that is, you have to take care of that. Like as I said, at the end of the day, you have to be wise enough to understand what to do and what not to do. After safety, Dinesh, one most important question that students have been asking, जब वो event company के साथ काम करते हैं, they don't get their money. So is it a contract issue, or you guys as an event company are not paying them? कहाँ पे problem आती है? What is
See, I'll tell you. What happens is when we are calling for
internship
kids
or
from for internship or probably on project basis, we speak to the institute guys directly. It's not that we call each individual.
Yeah, that's
we
not
meet them when they
possible.
come for the first round of interviews.
Yeah.
So when we speak to them, they know for a matter, maybe there are events that you don't, it's very clear that I won't pay you, I'll give you a certificate. We'll only take care of your transportation and food. There are events that there is a basic that is being given per day, and that's been already spoken to the institute.
Okay.
But many a times you're right, these kids don't get paid, which we've also, like when we hire these guys, they've told us about all this. The institute keeps the money. I don't want to name any institute. I'm not blaming.
Obviously, we are not, but we are just trying to keep it.
Probably it's their way of functioning. I won't say it's wrong. Probably that's how they work. But it is the institute that we speak to. If the kids need to know if they're getting paid or not, I think this conversation should be spoken to the
institute
management before they are being sent to site or maybe go for the interview.
So guys, in this case, I would like to add on that as Dinesh is having one of the biggest production crew. So if you need an internship, obviously we'll be doing a workshop where you can directly start working, and yes, whatever the stipend is decided will go directly to you. So now we are not trying to any which ways name an institute, but we know that event industry works with experience, and when it comes to your own safety that you're working and you're expecting कि भाई 2-3 हज़ार दिन के मिलेंगे, जो कि इन्होंने इंस्टीट्यूट को पे किया होता है कि भाई इतने बच्चे भेज दो, वो इनकी और उनकी डील है, बट आपको उस बारे में कुछ नहीं पता है. सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, आप अपने मैनेजमेंट से डायरेक्टली पूछिए जिस भी इंस्टीट्यूट में आप पढ़ रहे हैं. बाकी तो आप अगर खुद इंडिविजुअली इनके पास इंटरव्यू के लिए आते हैं, दे ओनली टेल यू डायरेक्टली कि आप लोगों का कैसा है. सो नाउ दिस थिंग इज सॉर्टेड. नाउ लास्ट थिंग व्हेन इट कम्स टू इवेंट इंडस्ट्री दिनेश इज लाइक, एक तो हो गई ये यंगस्टर्स की बात है जो कि पेमेंट केस में. Now comes with the event management companies that they are not living up to the expectation of a client XYZ से. So when it comes to कि ये लोग जब सर्च कर रहे हैं कि किस इवेंट कंपनी के साथ काम करना चाहिए, so is there any thumb rule they should check their background on? Like can you just say the pointers that कि अगर कंपनी के साथ काम कर रहे हो तो years of experience देखना चाहिए कि kind of work की the kind of owner क्या check करना?
No, so I'll tell you, even I'm just speaking Mumbai per se. I mean, nationwide we have a lot of agencies. Mumbai itself has every gully kinara has a event company, honestly. But see, again, if you are a learned person, you will always look at what kind of awards the company has won. There are a lot of award and recognitions that happen to event agencies. So these are factors that you need to look at. What kind of events, what kind of brands they are associated with, if you look up to any of the company pages, they mention the brands they are working with. So I think that is one. And talking about more in depth is in the first week you'll understand the work culture for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
So to start with, if you want to enter a company, I think look at the kind of achievements the company has done, the number of years they've been in the industry, and also the brands that they are working.
Yeah, brands with. Important. Yes. And work culture, as you said, you will come to know within a week.
The work culture is the next step. I mean, for your first step to get into a company, these are a few things, three things that you can, three things that you can look at.
Okay, so guys, you are starting with कि अभी graduation खत्म किया है, तो अगर plan कर रहे हो, तो keep this pointers in mind. Safety सब कुछ आपको बता दिया है. And yes, guys, stay tuned for a lot of such informative videos on event industry insight on Media Mentor. And thanks to Dinesh for being there in terms of giving us all the information about event industry. You start a company, so as an individual or as a team of 2-3 people, do they need to register themselves under any legal obligation?
Nowadays individuals also who are doing good work, who are freelancers, also have a company registered.
Who would you prefer, me or with a graduation in diploma, or the other person?
Okay, we've never looked at what education background you come from. The thing is that we judge the person with their first interview, and also there's just to work on projects after knowing how difficult it is going to be.
I hope guys the video was informative. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for a lot of such informative videos on Media Mentor. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.